The Texas Rangers are World Series champs, and for Cody Bradford, who made his Major League debut this May, what a thrill and what a ride. So much to talk about with Cody, who joins us live, decked out in World Series gear. Cody, congratulations, man. Nice to see you. Thanks for taking some time with us.
Hey, thanks for having me on, guys.
The thrill of this season, I mean, I don't know, you've probably been asked about it a lot, but can you put it into words for the lay fan to go from midseason call-up to World Series champ?
I mean, the only thing I could describe it as is a true dream come true. Like the first year being in the professional baseball or in the major leagues and having the opportunity to make a deep World Series run and pitch in the postseason, I don't know what to say.
Tell me about the parade. What was that like?
It was super cool. Rangers fans showed up. I think they said there was close to 700,000 people that showed up. And for me personally, it was a little overwhelming. Not quite my personality, but it was so much fun and an unforgettable moment.
How hard was it to try to put some of the noise away when you got deep into the run? Because you're a Baylor guy, you've got a lot of connections locally. I mean, were people bugging you? The ticket requests, was it hard to shut all that off?
It wasn't too bad, I think. But I'm not a big social media guy, so I think that helps out a lot. My wife runs, I only have an Instagram account. My wife kind of does that for me. So just being able to block all that out and keep my eyes focused on the job at hand is what helped.
I was just thinking through the postseason run, I think that Matt and I were talking about how great Bruce Bochy is at determining when to put you in and give you the best chance to succeed. What's it like playing on a team with Bochy as your manager?
Boch is phenomenal. I mean, the fact that our GM Chris Young was able to peel him out of retirement in Tennessee and bring him back says a lot. And Boch wanted to win, and he just exudes confidence into the guys he brings in. And anytime my name was called down the bullpen phone, I knew it was for a reason, and it just helped me calm down a little bit.
In addition to having Boch, who walked the walk and did this for a long time as a player and as a manager, you've got a guy who's running the whole show who plied the same craft that you ply. And I'm just wondering about the conversations you might have had with Chris Young along the way this year, if any. I mean, it's not every day that the head of baseball operations talks to every player. But what kind of experiences did you have with Chris this year?
I had a few just brief conversations here and there, and see why I continue to say actually I had a bad outing earlier this year, and he said, Cody, keep your head up, like we're still going to need you down the road. And at the time, being a guy that's in between AAA and the major leagues, kind of bouncing back and forth, it feels like any time you have a bad outing, it's like, shoot, there goes my opportunity. And so hearing the GM briefly say something like that helps me settle in and like, hey, it's okay. It's okay to have a rough outing here and there. This team believes in me, and the GM believes in me, so that's pretty cool. Really
Cody,
special.
Cody, you have such a great story, and we'll probably have a lot of fans out there that are going through it as we speak. But it wasn't all easy for you. You had to go through surgery to alleviate the thoracic outlet syndrome. Can you explain what that is for our fans out there and the challenges you had coming back?
Yeah, thoracic outlet syndrome, TOS for short. It's basically just when your nerve blood vessels get compressed and your underneath your collarbone and first rib, they come out of your neck into your arm, and sometimes can cause tingling or pain down your fingers. They just take out your rib, and pretty much the recovery process is letting the scar heal and all that. You just get back in. I don't want to say it was the most tough rehab. It was only like 5 or 6 months, so nothing like Tommy John surgery. But any surgery is not ideal, especially coming out of college. So I think it was blessing in disguise that happened early on in my career, and I was able to get past that pretty soon in pro ball.
We love the fact that you're speaking to us literally from the top of the mountain on your video conference background. Well played by you. But to say that you winning a World Series as a Ranger was a self-fulfilling prophecy is something that we have to go to your social media account for. I know you're not a big social media guy, but this was out there. There is a young Cody Bradford as a Ranger. How great.
Yeah, it's crazy.
And here you are as a World Series champ.
I was like 7 or 8 years old. Yeah, that's incredible.
Awesome. Did you know, Cody, my partner Ron Darling, a former first-round draft choice by the Texas Rangers, who would love to have some gear if that cheapskate John Blake is watching right now. Don't be afraid to send us one of those City Connect jerseys for Ronnie.
That's right.
Former first-rounder. Come on, take some pleasure in the Rangers here.
They thought so much of me, they traded me within 6 months. So a #1 pick gone in 6 months.
Oh, my goodness.
Hey, Cody, congrats on winning it all, man. Awesome for you and your family, and thanks for spending some time with us.
Thank you for having me on. Go Rangers.